Good morning. We're going to start with our feet flat on the mat, knees bent, and we're just going to lean forward into the thighs and wrap your arms behind. You can let the chin just fall to your chest. Let the shoulders fall away from the neck. And just feel your breath in your back. Let the back round and be heavy. You're reaching out in between the feet up toward the top of the mat. Extending the back a little bit longer. Letting the bottoms of the feet stay to the mat, so you could take the legs a little wider if you need more space. And we'll roll our way up. Take a breath, reaching up, letting your focus come onto the mat. Exhale, cactus arms, bending the elbows, opening the palms. And then just reach up, so extending the spine long, stacking the body over the hips. And then just drawing arms up and down into cactus and your high reach. Bottoms of the feet still on the mat. Good. Next time you come to cactus, just hold there. And we'll take a twist out to the right. Let your right hand come down. That left hand's going to come outside your thigh. Give a little press to come into a twist. You can release the neck here, drawing big circles with the chin. And we'll release the twist, reaching up tall. Stack the body, exhale to the cactus, nice open shoulders. Bring yourself out to the left. And bring the hands down and across. A little press into that right arm to help twist you open. Good, just taking one more big circle with the chin. And release into the center. We'll reach forward again. This time, let the fingers float over the mat and give yourself a little pulse forward. Good, so we're gonna lean back and give the cactus arms, so a little grounded boat with cactus, and then reach forward to tap the mat. Grounded boat, tap the mat. back and forth. We want to lean enough so we feel a bit of work go into the abs, and then release. Good. Hold that cactus rounded boat. Lift the left leg. Draw your shoulder blades together, nice open chair. Good. Let the leg down long, and we'll reach over into a stretch over that left leg. Let's slide this right foot a little bit closer into the body, keeping it grounded. Good. Leaning back. Take that left leg up. You can take a hold behind the thigh. Give the ankle a little turn. Good. Let's bring the hands back. We're going to cross that ankle over my thigh. Let the knee open. If you need more space, you can slide that bottom foot out. Just have it as close as the stretch allows. And then come side to side. So I'm going to tap the bottom of my foot. And I'm going to come over and just let that knee drop to the side a little bit. Good. Drop that foot to the right. And I'm going to turn onto my right side and just take a little reach over. Reaching up and open, you'll come into seated, so the leg is across. So come down seated. And then you can twist the left and you're half water the fish. It's okay if you come off the mat a bit, we'll go back on it. Good. Bring your hands back onto the mat. And we're going to take the legs back over. So you're facing forward again. Stretch that leg. Bring the other leg out. Staff, sitting tall, reaching. And slowly hinging from the hips to come down into your fold. Let the knees relax a little bit here. Good, lifting up, we'll slide the feet in toward our bodies. Lean back boat. Extend the right leg. Cactus, open up the shoulder blades together. Good, let it down. Reach over that right leg. Left heel is sliding in toward your body. Bring it flat on the mat. Good, lean back. Hands can come behind and we'll take the ankle over the thigh. Open that knee. Give yourself a little rock side to side. Excellent. Hold to the left. Let that foot come down. Feel the stretch. Now I'm going to walk the hands up so I can come seated normally. And I'm going to be facing that right knee. Half floor to the fish, twist to the right. There you go. Beautiful. Bring your hand back down onto the mat. Let the leg swivel forward. And then stretch that right leg. You can take a hold behind the thigh. Give the ankle a little turn. And this time, legs are going to cross. I'll take my hands forward and come over into all fours. Bring the knees out under the hips. Give yourself some big circles once you're there. Okay, bring it back the other way. Let's pause in the middle, tuck the toes, down dog. Give yourself a little walk here. Good, let's move forward into plank. Press the mat away, feel the strength of the pose. Press your heels toward the back of the mat. Good, lower down. Flatten your feet and lift to cobra. Chest reaches forward for a little back bend. Child's pose. Good, let's lift up, tabletop. Tuck the toes, down dog. Stretch back, really pressing through the heels of the hands. Step forward to the hands. Release to your full. And then slowly rolling up. Taking a breath, reaching tall. And exhaling back down. Good. Feel the feet ground here. We're going to close the eyes for a moment. Let all the toes lift up off the mat. Feel the pressure between the balls of your feet, your heels, the edges of the feet. And then bring the toes down one at a time, really solidly pressing into the mat. Rise a little taller. Okay, we're going to open the eyes find something in front of you that's not moving to take balance. Left knee into the chest, give it a little hug. You can release that ankle for a little turn if that feels good. Good, now the left hand's gonna stay there. As we open the leg to the left, you can bring the right hand onto your waist. Let your gaze shift over to the right just to test the balance a little bit more. Good, coming back into center, and we're going to connect that foot into tree. So it can come to your upper thigh, it can come to the side of your calf, or even down to your ankle. Whatever feels good for this side now, give it that. We're going to really press that left knee out behind us to really open up through the hip. Good, grow the branches tall. And then open the arms. Let it go. Good, foot to the mat. Bring the hands to the heart. Bring that left foot solid down onto the ground, pressing each toe in. Lift the right knee and wrap. Hug that thigh toward the chest. You can give the ankle a little turn. Perfect, moving to the right, left hand onto the waist. Once that hip is open, try shifting your gaze to the left. Let the shoulders drop down away from the neck. Try and find your point of stillness here. Okay, we'll bring the gaze back to the center. And we'll take that leg on to your left leg. Tree pose. Hands can move to the heart. And we're going to actively press that right knee back behind us to help open that hip. Good, grow the branches. Open wide. Let the hands come slowly down and around back to that prayer position. And then release the foot. Let's reach. Come to the mat, wide arms, swan dive, take up space. Hands down to the ground. You can bend the knees as much as you need to get there. We're just going to walk the feet. So bend one knee at a time, lift the heels. Good, let the feet settle. And we're going to step the right foot back, runner's lunge. Press through the heel, extend that leg long. Good, let's let the knee come down, flatten the foot. We're going to walk the left hand inside the foot. Bring that left foot out to the edge of your mat. Good, sink forward into a little supported lizard here. Good, we're going to take a wide half split. So I'm going to walk the hands back, leaving my foot to the edge of the mat. Straightening the leg as much as I can. Good, bend the knee, walk hands forward. Tuck the back toes, lift. So a high lizard here. Reach the left arm up. Give that wrist a little turn. Hand to the mat, and we'll step that left foot back, downward facing dog. Step the right foot up outside your hand. Stay a second in that high lizard. Press the heel back, straighten through the leg. Feel that big stretch in the hip flexor on the left. Good. Let the knee come down. Flatten the back foot. Hold a moment there. Good. Walk it back. Wide half split. Straighten that front leg. Good. Last breath. Bend the knee, come forward. We're going to tuck the back toes, lift that back knee, and the right arm's going to reach up for a twist. Press the mat away through the whole of the right foot, the ball of the left foot, each of your left toes. Good. Hand to the mat. Step back, down dog. Let's flow it out. Come forward to plank. Lower down. Lifting up to cobra. Hold a moment. Draw the shoulders back. Child's pose. Hips to heels. Arms reach long, and the forehead rests to the mat. Some nice long breaths here. Let's lift to the hands. Tuck the toes, down dog. Now slowly, we're going to walk the hands to the feet. So feel the stretch intensify in the hamstrings, each little step you take back. Ending in your fold, folding and breathing. Okay, we're going to slowly roll our way to stand. We're going to bring our left knee back into our heart. Now this time, take your left peace fingers, reach down for your big toe. See if you can keep drawing that thigh toward your heart. Right hand to the waist. Extend the leg. As much as you can. It's okay if there's a bend in the knee. Draw the shoulders down. Good. Open to the side just like we did before. And we can take our gaze out to the right. Beautiful job. Connect to your tree. Hands can move to the heart. Reaching arms wide. Let's take our balanced star. So this time the left leg's going to float out. Good. Bring the foot down. Wide fold. Give yourself a little rock side to side. Okay, bring the toes to face forward. Give the knees a little bend, stretch through the arches of the feet. We're going to take everything on the other side. So let's roll our way up. We'll step into the left foot, making sure to ground through the toes, through each side of the foot. Find your balance and your stillness there for a moment. Then left hand to the hip, reach down for that big toe. Good, extending the leg as much as feels good for this side. Might be different than the other side. Good, let's open out to the right. Let our gaze move to the left. Beautiful, back to the middle. Or no, sorry, into tree, bending the knee, foot to the thigh, the calf or the ankle. Good, that left foot's working hard. Breathe through it. Let the arms reach. Beautiful, release the legs. Floating star. Bring it down to the mat. Little rock side to side pendulum. You can take the elbows there. Just rock the body over each thigh. Good, pause in the center, send the toes to face forward. And just walk out the feet. Good, so we're at the back of our mat. We're gonna walk the hands forward, moving into our down dog. Let's take the right leg up, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, hug it into the chest, curve the back like cat, your cheetah. Good, bring the knee forward. It's gonna come in between the hands at the top of your mat. Back leg can go flat, top of the foot down. Feel out that stretch in the hip. And then take your options for this pose. So you can hold up on your hands if that feels deep enough. Or you can come down onto the forearms. Or even lay all the way down. Just see what works for your body on this side. Yeah, let's lift up onto the hands again. Tuck the back toes, lift that back knee, and then we're gonna hug this right knee back to the chest, float it away the mat. Good, lift it back, three-legged dog. Bring that foot to the mat. Left leg reaches, three-legged dog. And the knee, hug to the chest, hold that cheetah a moment. Then bring that knee between the hands. And sit down into your pigeon. Then take your option to stay up, down to forearms, or down flat.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. Oh, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. Oh, and I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea.
And let's start to lift to the hands. Tuck the back toes to lift that knee off. Hug that left leg into the body. See if you can float it. Beautiful. Bring it back. Three-legged dog. Step that foot to the mat. And we're taking the knees down as wide as the mat. Big toes meet. And press back, wide-legged child's pose. Let's take this to a side stretch. Just walking the hands over to the left and bring the body over that left thigh.
Stars, when you shine, you know how I feel.
All right, let's lift, walk over to the right, line up with that thigh, and sink.
Yeah, freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. Oh, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Good, let's move back to the middle. We're gonna walk the hands back so we can sit onto our heels in a wide leg hero's pose. The knees are open. The hips are tucking under. Palms can rest on your thighs.
Take a walk on the wild side. It'll ease your mind.
Good, let's release. And we're gonna come down onto our backs.
Take a walk on the bright side and try to be kind. I hope that you'll find me there, breathing the air in.
Give the knees a little hug. Give yourself a little rock side to side. Good. Bring the feet to the mat. We'll open the arms to our side into a T, so palms facing up. Let the knees just rock left and right. And then let them just drop over to the right. and hold there. Now, if you'd like to deepen this stretch, you can bring that left knee up. We're going to hug it toward the chest. If that feels good, you can stretch the left leg long and let it come out to the floor next to you. Good, let's move back into the middle so the feet come back to the mat. We'll rock them to the right. And just hold there first, just feeling out that right hip. If that feels good and you want a little more, just draw that right knee up toward your chest. Give it a little hug in. And then if you want even more, we'll stretch the leg long and let it come out next to us on the floor. Both shoulder blades are still down to the mat through all this twist. Perfect. Moving back to the center. Taking it to happy baby. Flex the feet. Let them open to the ceiling. And we're going to bend the knees a little wider than your rib cage. Give yourself a little rock side to side. You can hold the legs or maybe the bottoms of the feet if the hips feel good here. We'll pause in the center, let the legs come together, and let them just extend up toward the ceiling. You can point and flex the feet a couple times. And then just flex the feet, press the heels to the ceiling, waterfall. And then just gently let the legs come down to meet the mat. Take your time with it. Once the legs are down, let yourself just release into your Shavasana. Notice the feel of your body in this space. Each part of it relaxing and surrendering to the mat. Feel free to stay here as long as you'd like this morning. If you're ready to end your practice, let the breath start to deepen. Let the hands and legs start to move. Let the arms stretch back overhead. Give yourself a big stretch, fingertips to toes. And then we'll hug the knees up to the body one more time. Give ourselves a little rock. And when you feel ready, make your way back up to seated. Let the hands come into the heart. Thanking yourself and each other for this time of movement. Thank you for being here. Namaste. Have a good day. We'll see you next time. Thank you.